Miss Teresa and I got our first horse about a month after we got married. Then I kind of drifted into training. I taught school. I was a high school math teacher and I coached. But during the springs and summers, I would train riding horses for people. When my father-in-law died, I inherited a couple of big horses, and I had promised him I would keep them their entire life. And I thought I might as well try to use them. I'd always wanted to work horses, and I was close to retirement, and I thought I would have time. And so I kind of moved into the big horses. This year, for the first time, I am completely retired. So I'm trying to build my horse-drawn business. And we've had substantially more business in the last 6 months than ever before. Prior to that, I was getting really all the business I could handle. But now I'm trying to find, especially for January, February, and March, something to do with the horses to keep the business going. Sometimes we give rides from here at the farm, but most of my jobs are away from the farm and too far away to drive the horses and wagon. We have a big wagon that handles 20 passengers nicely. I also have fancy white carriage for proms and weddings and such. So one of the problems we had was, how do you get the horses and the big wagon to Athens or wherever you are going? Well, I spent the last 30 years teaching school, and while I was teaching school, I got a bus driver's license, and I drove a bus some, mostly to transport my own athletic team, so I wouldn't have to wait for a driver. And when I retired from teaching, during my last year, I bought a school bus. And I got Steve Dugan, who is the head mechanic at Alexander Local Schools, and we made a truck with a little living area on the front of it that I can load my wagon on, and then I hook a 2-horse stock trailer behind it, and I typically take 2 horses.